Yo, what's good? This is Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Y'all watching Hip Hop Uncensored
Hip
Podcast.
Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side. And you heard it out the mouth of the greatest.
I've seen so much depth after them, prior to them, yeah, it's a regular. It just, it's a lot of people y'all didn't hear about that died the same way. Yeah, but like I said, Nip was big, so the world heard about that. But I might have lost maybe 7, 8, maybe 9 homies that I love just as much as Nip, and I've lost them in the last couple of years.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
Right now, during the trial, you had a lot of people. I think even Wack 100, a lot of people calling you. They said you was a rat, you was a snitch. For taking a stand, because the other guys, I forget the guy's name. The other 2 guys that were shot didn't take the stand. How do you feel about that still at this point in time? People calling you a rat and a snitch for getting on the stand and telling what you seen.
Well, it really wasn't about what I seen. It was about what I heard. You know what I mean? So I didn't see nothing. I wasn't an eyewitness. I was a character witness. You know what I mean? I didn't give them no information that they seen the tape. They seen the murder. He pled guilty to the murder. Everything was there. You know what I mean? My thing is, he never called him a snitch. Had y'all not brought that narrative in, I would have never got on the stand. I would have never, I had to clear that up, and I knew what I was doing was gonna be controversial, but if you don't like what I did, don't do no crimes with me. Easy call. Did I tell on a gang and 30 niggas is in jail fighting life? And no, you know what I mean? So every it's a consequences to everything you do. So if you feel in a certain way, what rule did I break and what's the consequences? Is it just a fade, or did I tell on Eric Holder now I should die? You know what I mean? There's rules to this shit. Had he just shot Nipsey in the leg, he wouldn't be getting first-degree murder. It's rules to everything. So if I broke a rule, what's the charge? What's the consequence? And I can handle that and move forward. You know what I mean? So whatever the street code is, if they felt I broke it, it's still a consequence. And what is it? Is it a death consequence? No. You know what I mean? But I'm doing what's right. The street code is watered down. You know what I mean? They pick and choose. You know what I mean? They pick and choose who they want to politic. If I was a little shorter in my arms, they'd have been beat my ass and ran me out of here. A lot of motherfuckers never liked me, but my hands work, and so far I've been winning. So, you ain't gotta like me, but you gonna respect me, and I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, and whatever consequence come with it, I know I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean? I see niggas die for the wrong thing. I'd rather die for the right thing. So.
Let me ask you this. Because like you've alluded to many a times, you didn't see it. You just heard the conversation, and that's why you went on the stand. And we talked about that as well. Mm-hmm. Had you did see it, would that have changed your thoughts on getting on the stand, or how would that have changed your mindset?
Well, if I seen it, I wouldn't have been by the code. I know for sure I couldn't have got on the stand.
Yeah, I
wouldn't have been able to, for sure. You know what I mean? I knew what I was doing was like a borderline. It was like a wobbler. You know what I mean? I knew it was gonna be some controversy, but I knew it wasn't no major violation. It's kind of like an infraction. It's like some smut on my jacket. You know what I mean? I got a gang banging. Nobody. Only thing they could put on my jacket is just that I smoked dope before, and now the next smut on my jacket is I got that I told on somebody, whatever it may be. But I don't care about that code. I'm out here in the streets. So the niggas that's really out here in the streets, the niggas the movers and shakers in the city, the Bloods, the Crips, the Swans, everybody that I run into is nothing but love. So that's all that count. You know what I mean? When I'm out here maneuvering by myself on the bus, walking, just to show motherfuckers like, I know I'm standing for what's right. Every nigga from every hood is tired of this bullshit. When we start killing each other, they looking at what I did. You throwing what I did like worse than what he did. He killed the homie in cold blood for no motherfucking reason. But y'all gonna overlook that just because I set my ass on the stand and told about a conversation that bro never called him a snitch, and that's that. I didn't point the finger and say he killed cuz, he did that, and he ran there. I didn't do none of that. Feel me? I said bro never called him no snitch, and I stood on that, and that's that. if you gonna label me a snitch for doing that, I gotta put that on my jacket and I'm gonna ride with it. You feel me? But you doing it with the Twitter fingers, come talk to me in my face. Every nigga when I ran into Wack, you know what I mean? Hey, we took a picture and all that other shit. But if I'm all this big old snitch and you popping off, you popping, I ain't about to take no pictures with no nigga that I think is foul. I mean, this, this shit just it's like this social media. It just clickbait. They just want to get their little clicks and make the little dollars. I ain't mad at them, but I just don't want it done at my homeboy's expense. You know what I mean? And I think even Wack understood that. Like I said, we had a grown man conversation. It was respectful. So like I said, I don't want to get into the hype. I don't want to be beefing with another businessman, and we out here in the streets fighting it out. We both businessmen. We can resolve it in the ring, get some money, or we could talk about it. And everybody entitled to their opinion. So, I ain't mad at that. But just keep your opinion about Nipsey Hussle. Talk about his accomplishments. Quit talking about the bullshit and trying to dig up shit. Let my little homie rest. I'm not digging up nobody else's dead homies, putting smut on them. You never seen me address no other issue but my issue. I'm not addressing nobody's issues, but just anything concerning my dead homie. That's it. I'm not addressing nothing else. I don't care what they call me. None of that. That don't concern me.
Right. So were you actually in the courtroom when they read the verdict today? And if you were, which I'm sure you were, how was the atmosphere, and how'd you feel when the verdict first came down? Like, can you go back to that for
us? Actually, when it first came down, I had just heard about it, so I was on my way up there. So right when I was getting up in there, they was basically coming out, or they was coming out saying that the verdict or whatever. I don't know. It just hurt. Broke me down in tears. Like, it still ain't no clarity. Him getting some time ain't no satisfaction for me. Him getting that black eye, that was cool. I enjoy seeing that. That was worth going to the trial just to sit across and look at him and just kind of look at the coward that he is, and he wasn't looking at me and shit. He want to look down at the floor. So I got some good shit. I got to throw some comments at him. I want to a couple times I probably could have got at him. It crossed my mind. I was thinking about my kids, thinking about my own responsibilities. And I didn't want this one nigga to ruin two niggas' lives. I go over that counter and put hands on him. He done. So it was good because I was contemplating getting this dumbass, and he showed up with that black eye. I walked in the courtroom as soon as I seen that shit. I said, "Damn!" See, nigga shit swole up. So, I don't even wish death on that nigga. I want the nigga to suffer though. That's all. I want the nigga to sit in that cell and suffer, and just he got a lot of time to think about it. I've been in them cells. I got a lot of homies that's still in them cells. So you don't wish that on nobody, but that nigga deserve everything he get. Right. And that is what it is.
Now, did they